Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Augusta, Illinois in Southeastern High School as we are just about ready to get underway with our third game of the night. As you can see, the Chargers beat the Wildcats 25-12 in our second game. This is the Titans of West Hancock and the Heat of West Central doing battle. Night number 2 of the Lady Sons Classic. As we are set up and ready to go. This is the third match on the second night for West Central. They played 2 tough ones last night. They lost in 3 to Rushville Industry, 25-19, 19-25, 16-14. Then they lost to one of the favorites in the tournament, Southeastern, 25-20, 25-20. A very good showing in that one. Just couldn't quite hang late in each one of the games. But this is a pretty darn good West Central team, and West Hancock has got some names and some players that aren't too shabby either. So this could be a good one as we set up for match number 3 of the night. The first two 25-12, 25-12 win in game 2 for Illini West over Western, and game 1 was 23-25, 25-15, 15-6, a 3-set win for Unity over Central. Central, oddly or surprisingly enough, falls to 0-2. Going back to serve first tonight here for West Hancock is going to be Jaden Clymer. She's one of the names you'll probably hear quite a bit. The lefty serves one deep. Coming up to get it's Lauren Winters. Harley Haynes is going to have the first attack. That's dug on the far side. Middle is going to come actually left side. That was to Jordan Clymer, who hits it in the net for a hitting error. And it's going to be a side out in the first point. Coming back to serve. I don't have number 30 on my roster, so if anybody from West Central is watching, tell me who number 30 is. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hopefully I'm not calling somebody else as Haynes gets a free ball to fall. And a point. 2-0 Heat. More trouble on serve receive. It's bumped up by Larson, put across. Fake by Haynes. Somebody's in the net. I believe it's number 19, Brianna Peterson. Brianna Peterson in the net. So another point. Any folks at home are watching and you know who West Central's number 30 is, I would appreciate it. Off the right side of the hand and out of bounds. Side out to West Hancock. Going back to serve. Going to be number 30, Jordan Clymer. Couple subs coming in. Piper Ebert checking in the front row. Lauren Winters. Liberty Miller to Haynes, and Haynes drives one home. The first kill of the night for Harley Haynes, the first true kill anyway. And coming back to serve is going to be Grace Seitz. Deep left and in the back, deep left corner. Great placement by Seitz. And she's going to have her first service point. That is an ace. 5-1. Lauren Winters playing a little football there. Snaps it back to Seitz, and away we go. Left again. On the serve receive was Grace Roadhouse. Seitz on the serve receive. Miller. Now it's going to be Bowman on the attack. It's blocked by Peterson. Eberts pushes it deep. Clymer is there of the Jaden variety. Peterson tips it across. It's Doug. Now it's going to be Liberty Miller sending a bump across. Number 14, Houston. Jaden Houston in as the libero. And Shelby Bowman coming up to get the kill. And a timeout is going to be called by West Hancock just that quickly. As Grace Seitz gets another point. It's 6-1, and a timeout. We'll take one as well, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just a couple minutes.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want.
And welcome back. Seitz to serve again. That one's deep, and that one does float out on her, and it's a side out for the Titans. Subs coming in for the Titans. Back to serve is going to be number 23, Abby Morrison. She may come up to set if I remember from last year correctly. In for the Heat, Gracie Winters, number 3. Haynes on the attack. It's Doug. Be knocked across by Larson. Free ball. Nope, Haynes has it blocked, but it goes down off of Peterson, and Harley Haynes going to get her second kill and another side out. 7-2. Coming back to serve will be Haynes. Her first service. Her team leading 7-2. Winters of the Gracie variety. Lauren Winters now on the attack off of Clymer. And it's in. Kill for number 28, Mara Morrison. Her first kill. And going back to serve is going to be Brianna Peterson. The middle for the Titans. Get ready to go. Service air. Nope, that was an ace, excuse me, for Peterson. I was too worried about keeping from getting hit. First service point of the match for the Titans, and that one is a service error. First one was pretty close. Second one was too far. Coming in to serve, going to be number 8, Rebecca Henshaw. Henshaw's serve. Going to come out to Clymer, and the lefty hits it into the net. A hitting error. That's Jaden Clymer. And Henshaw gets the service point. 9-4 the score. Another hitting error. Another point for Henshaw. Ball seems to be finding its way to me a lot here tonight. Morrison's bump set. Across by Clymer. Into the middle it goes, and Lauren Winters hits it into the net. Hitting error. And Mara Morrison going back to serve now. Jordan Clymer to the front row with Jaden Clymer. And also there's number 32, Autumn Hill. There's a couple people under the net, including Jaden Clymer, but they're going to catch Shelby Bowman for being under the net. And Morrison's going to get the point. Miller, Henshaw, tipped by Winters. Another one coming at me, and that was Jaden Clymer hit with a hitting error. 11-6 the score. Shelby Bowman back to serve. She served very well the other night. That's going to hit the ceiling. They're going to get to it, though, and they're going to push it across. Haynes is there. Henshaw to Winters, and again into the net, not getting it over the net. She's hit both of them into the stripe, and a side out. Coming back in to serve is going to be number 2, Lakin Larson. Abby Morrison takes a seat. I believe that Larson will be the setter now. Tipped across outside the pole. And it's 11-8. Larson gets her first service point. West Hancock has woken up a little bit now. She's going to go to Bowman. Henshaw, middle to Winters. And Winters is in the net. 11-9. And a timeout. Charge to West Central and the Heat. Game being brought to you tonight by LJ Insurance. They bring all of West Hancock Titan sports to TSSR Game Time Live. If you haven't heard, we'll be covering some volleyball occasionally, but going to cover all the boys basketball and the football team all year long. Luke Little will be on the call for those games. He'll be at Farmington this weekend as West Hancock losing a heartbreaker last Friday. And they'll be back in action Friday night in Farmington against a very good Farmington football team. Larson back to serve again. It's 11-9. They tipped across, and Clymer is going to get the kill. It wasn't a hard one, but she got it nonetheless. Jordan Clymer gets her first kill. It's only the second kill of the match for the Titans. Larson now has 3 straight service points, and her team is down by just 1. Henshaw tips it across. It was Houston there. Middle it comes to Jaden Clymer, and she's going to tip it, and it's going to fall. Jaden Clymer is going to get her first kill, and we're knotted at 11. Four straight for Larson. And that one's an ace. She drops it in front. And for the first time, the Titans have a lead. Clymer on the attack. Bowman is there. Seitz. Doug in the back row. Can't see the number. Jaden Clymer is blocked by Winters. That was Devine in the back row with the dig earlier. Henshaw is going to set back row to Haynes. Haynes is blocked by Clymer. Will be up. Lefty. Jaden Clymer gets the attack. Jordan Clymer goes to get it. Now Jordan Clymer's going to push it across. Haynes is there. Henshaw tips it across. Larson. Now it's going to be pushed across by Grodehouse. Liberty Miller. Larson sets to Jaden Clymer, who hit it across. It's Doug. Outside it goes to Seitz again, off the net. Jordan Clymer is there. Bump set. It's going to be pushed across, and a double hit's going to be called on Grodehouse. After all that, and a side out to West Central. We'll go back to a tie, this time at 12, and Lauren Winters coming back to serve for the Heat. To the net. Going to come across. Winters gets it. Bowman. Haynes is going to have to send a free ball across on a backwards bump. Back set's going to go. And in the net was Haynes, I believe. The kill goes to Grodehouse on the far side. Grace Grodehouse. Back to serve is Jaden Clymer. Henshaw to Haynes. Haynes hard off of Clymer. They're going to get that one to come across, and they do. Bowman. Stay with it. Haynes is going to get to it late. Larson with a one-arm dig. Peterson's going to send it across. Bowman's there. Henshaw to Haynes. Tipped. Somebody was in the net, and they're going to call Haynes for in the net. It's 14-12. Jaden Clymer gets her first service point. Serve. Liberty Miller is there. Back set Henshaw. Seitz sends it across. Houston near side, It comes to Jordan Clymer. It's dug by Bowman, but some communication issues on passing results in a passing error, and Jaden Clymer getting another service point. It's 15-12. It was 6-1, I believe, at one point. Liberty Miller opposite. Haynes on the attack, drives it through the block, and Harley Haynes gets her third kill. And she stops the bleeding, at least momentarily. It's 15-13. Peterson sends a very low volley across. Sights with the attack, dug by Houston, over to Jordan Clymer. It's dug by Long, and it was almost out of self-defense, a side out. And Jordan Clymer is going to go back to serve. Doesn't have any service points as of yet. Her second service, she does have one kill. Haynes, the only player in the game with more than one kill at this point. And she'll take the serve there. That's going to bump across Piper. Ebert gets called for a double hit. Jordan Clymer gets her first service point. 17-13. Liberty Miller. Piper Ebert. It's dug by Clymer. It's going to come over to Mara Morrison, and it's going to land in, and she'll get her second kill. And Clymer gets her second point. Bowman back in. She leaves that one a little short. It's going to be a side out on the service error. And Grace Seitz coming back to serve. Grotehouse with the dig, but it was an unsettable pass, an ace for Seitz. Her third service point, second ace. 18-15. Left side, Grotehouse there again. Middle, it goes to Peterson, blocked by Haynes. Back to Peterson to go again. Tipped over Haynes this time. Punched, nope, I thought it was going to be punched across, but it was punched up. Haynes attacked it. Seitz, Miller, Haynes, off the block. And a kill for Harley Haynes. She's got 4. Grace Seitz has 4 service points. Is trying to serve her team back into it. 18-16 is currently the score. And they're going to let that fly out of bounds. A service error results in a side out. It's 19-16. Going back to serve is going to be Abby Morrison for the Titans. Coming in is Gracie Winters for the Heat. Morrison's serve taken by Winters into the net and couldn't do anything with it. Bad pass on the serve receive. Abby Morrison gets her first service point. Gives her team a 4-point lead, 20-16. Winters. With Bowman tipping it across. Morrison's there. Peterson gets it blocked by Haynes. Mara Morrison sends it across. Liberty Miller hits it away, and it's going to be a kill for Mara Morrison, even though it wasn't hit very hard. She's got a team high 3 kills, and it's 21-16. Winters into the net again. Haynes is going to bump it across as Liberty Miller did a good job of digging it out of the net. Right side, Mara Morrison is going to get the kill. She brought it down in front of a diving Lauren Winters. Mara Morrison gets her 4th kill, and it's 22-16. Bowman on the attack. Going to punch it across, and Abby Morrison gets a kill and a point. It's 23-16. Sometimes when things are going your way, they're just going your way. Miller to Haynes on the attack, and she's going to get another kill. Stops the bleeding. She gets her 5th kill, and she'll come back to serve now with her team trailing by 6. 23. '17. Mara Morrison dug by Haynes. Bump set. Bowman with the attack. Bump set again. Mara Morrison again. Now Winters dug by Jaden Clymer. A little, not well enough. Winters gets her first kill. And Haynes gets the service point. It's her first, actually. 23-18. That one's going to drop short. Mara Morrison comes to get it. Overpass, hit by Lauren Winters. Bowman. Out to Bowman had it blocked by Peterson. Miller sent it to Bowman. Peterson gets the block. Her first, actually first block of the game, and it's set point for Peterson as she goes back to serve now. Deep serve, Haynes is there. She got an arm on it. Ebert sends it, and that's how it's going to end. Passing problems. End set number 1, 25-18, West Hancock. Was down 6-1, I believe, at one point in this one. And comes back to win 25-18. They'll take set number 1. We'll take a break, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, live from the Lady Sons Classic.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there's limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets a much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
And welcome back as we get ready for set number 2. As you can see, 25-18, Titans get the win in set number 1. We'll give them the set win, and we'll set it at zeros on the score side, and we'll be ready to go here for set number 2, 25-18, Titans in set 1. There's Houston going down to get that pushed across, and it's going to be hit. I think that one was actually going out of bounds. Bowman's going to come, or no, Liberty Miller coming in. Piper Ebert coming in for the Heat. Going back to serve is going to be Jaden Clymer. The lefty serves one into the net. It's a side out. Seitz coming back to serve now. Grace Seitz had 4 service points, including a couple aces in the first set. She led her squad, the only player with more than 2 service points. Drop it in trouble for Jordan Clymer that time, and an ace for Seitz, her 5th point, 3rd ace. Clymer's there again. Back set across the net. Haynes gets it over. Now Peterson's going to knock it down. And a couple boom, boom, booms, but it's going to fall nonetheless. Side out. As Jordan Clymer going back to serve now. 2-2 is the score here in set number 2. Titans lead 1-0. Gracie Winters goes down to get it. Lauren Winters sends it across, but she gets called for a double hit. Clymer gets the point, her third service point. And an ace. Four to 2. Checking in is Grace Seitz as Gracie Winters takes a seat. Seitz, Liberty Miller sets middle to Lauren Winters, who has perhaps her best attack of the tournament so far. Gets the kill, and it's 4 to 3. Coming back to serve is the aforementioned Lauren Winters. Just got the kill. She's back to serve now. Dropping in short. Houston's there. Larson with the bump. Mara Morrison bumps it across. Winters, Liberty Miller. Outside Bowman. Bowman's going to just push it across a little bit. Houston's there. Larson, near side. Mara Morrison blocked, going to fall. Mara Morrison is going to get the kill. Her fifth, actually. And it's 5 to 3 Titans. And Abby Morrison going back to serve. And checking in is going to be number 32, Autumn Hill. She'll play right side for the Titans. Lauren Winters, Liberty Miller. Left side, it goes to Bowman. Bowman cross-court and in. A nice attack for Shelby Bowman as she gets her second kill. And Henshaw coming back to serve now. Ebert takes a seat. Henshaw will go up to set. That means Miller will be the right side. Bowman will stay on left. Haynes will be middle on the front row now. Now it's going to be Peterson on the attack, and she waited a little too long and hit that one right into the net. And Henshaw is going to get the service point, her third. And it's 5-5 here in set number 2. We've had one 3-set match already. That was Jaden Clymer. Now it's going to be a kill for Autumn Hill as she used the block of Haynes to get the kill and give her team the lead again. And back to serve is going to be Brianna Peterson. Deep. Winters is there. Haynes bump set to Bowman. Bowman dug by Mara Morrison. It went over the net, actually. Henshaw grabbed it. I thought it was on the other side. Hill to Jaden Clymer. Tipped, pushed deep corner. Peterson is there. Now it's going to go to Mara Morrison. Lauren Winters a nice dig. Seitz, or Henshaw, over to Bowman, and Bowman's going to get the kill. 6-6. Shelby Bowman gets her third kill. And she'll go back to serve. She served very well last night. Houston on the serve receive. Jaden Clymer tips it across. Henshaw, middle, Haynes. Haynes pushes it deep corner, and they call a double hit. Jordan Clymer checking back in. Back to serve is going to be Mara Morrison. Winters is there. Miller to Seitz. Jordan Clymer. Abby Morrison. Clymer of the Jordan variety with the attack. She's going to have another chance at it. She's going to dump this one across. Henshaw's there. Haynes dumps it up. We pushed across. And Henshaw just tips it across and gets the kill. Her first unofficial kill, and it'll be 7-7, and Haynes will come back to serve. Harley Haynes, 1 service point, 5 kills so far. 7-7, set 2. Haynes serve, nice hard low serve. Jaden Clymer was there, and a double hit. Haynes gets the service point. (8-7), Heat with the lead. Morrison to Clymer of the Jordan variety, and then just a passing error. Can't give that a kill. That was just a out of system kind of passing error there. Coming in to serve is going to be Lakin Larson. So it's Jaden Clymer in the middle, Jordan Clymer on the left, up front, and Grace Grodehouse on the right. That's an attack and a block by Grodehouse from Winters. That's going to come to the net. Tipped across by Grodehouse, and Seitz hits the net. Lead goes back to the Titans. That's 6 service points for Larson. Bowman, quick there. Winters hit it deep, but then Grodehouse got into the net to save Winters, and we're tied at 9. The Heat have made their way through the rotation now. Jaden Clymer with the attack and the kill. 10-9 West Hancock. Jaden Clymer is going to come out. New server coming in. Have to wait and see if we can see the number. Looks like it's going to be number 10, Delaney Brunnan. Right at Haynes. Miller. Ebert can't get there and hits it into the net. Brunnan gets the service point. 11-9. Brunnan's next serve is left this time. Ebert has it. Miller back set to Seitz, and a double hit's called. Bowman, Miller, Ebert. Good dig by Bowman on a Jordan Clymer attack. It's going to go middle. Peterson. Dug by Haynes. Middle to Winters. Houston is there. Jordan Clymer is going to bring it up. Larson's going to send it across and out. It'll be a side out. 12-10. And Seitz coming back to serve. Seitz has 5 service points, including 3 aces in the match. Her team trails by 2, 12-10. Seitz serve. Houston is there. Peterson kept it alive. Larson got it across for the Titans. Miller's going to set middle, back row to Haynes. Jordan Clymer's there. It's going to come back to her on the attack. And she hits it deep and out. It's 11-12. Heat trailing by 1 after the hitting error by Jordan Clymer. Brennan. Peterson on the attack. Cross court and in. The middle from the left side on serve receive. Gets the kill. Brianna Peterson, that's her first kill, believe it or not. At least that's what I have her for her first kill. 13-11 the score. And Jordan Clymer going back to serve for the Titans. Short serve. Haynes is there. Liberty Miller, left side. Big block by Peterson on Shelby Bowman's attack. Probably shouldn't technically be a block because a couple people touched it, but they touched it because they had to, not because they wanted to. And Jordan Clymer gets her 5th service point. Deep, Seitz is there. Miller. And Winters gets the kill. Lauren Winters gets her 3rd. (14-12). Reagan Long coming in to serve now. Behind the line, here she comes. Brennan. Mara Morrison, excuse me. Peterson, back to Morrison. Blocked and falls. Mara Morrison uses the block of Haynes, and Mara Morrison gets her 6th kill. It's 15-12. Abby Morrison going back to serve now. Shelby Bowman on the attack, and she'll get it down the line and in. Side out. Henshaw coming in to serve now for the Heat. Her team down by 2, 15-13. This game has been much closer than set number one. Set number one started out with the Heat running away and then ended with the Titans dominating. This game has been pretty much back and forth. Bowman with the tip. Brennan is there. Out to Mara Morrison again. 7 kills for her. Jaden Clymer checking back in. Brianna Peterson going back to serve with her team up by 3. Seitz is there. Peterson has 2 service points. Bowman gets the kills. Peterson couldn't get down there to it. Shelby Bowman gets her 4th kill, and now she'll come back to serve. Her team down by 2, 16-14. Cannot lose set 2. They've already lost set 1. If they want a chance to win, they got to win set 2. And then there's a great dump by Autumn Hill, I do believe. I'll give it to her anyway. Side out. Back to serve as Mara Morrison. Deep and in. And I'm going to call a replay. I would have called it in. And West Central getting a little lucky there. The down official had about 4 players in between. The up official had Seitz right in between her and where the ball landed. Morrison's serve is short. Bowman is there. And an overpass feeding the bear, and it's Jaden Clymer with her 3rd kill. It's 18-14 as Mara Morrison gets her 2nd service point. Seitz goes to get it. Henshaw back to Seitz. Henshaw. Seitz into the net. Hitting air. It's 19-14. Mara Morrison has her 3rd service point. Deep. Seitz is there. Henshaw to Haynes. She tips it across, and it was going to fall. Mara Morrison tried to go down and get it, could not. It's a side out. Haynes back to serve. She's got 2 service points and 5 kills. Has not had a kill here in set number 2. Her team trails by 4, 19-15. Hard low serve. Clymer. And a couple passing errors. And Haynes gets her 3rd service point. It's 19-16. Off the arms of Houston, an ace for Haynes. It's 19-17. Haynes has 4 points, gets her first ace, and a timeout's going to be called. It's called by West Hancock. They lead by 2, 19-17. This game being brought to you tonight by Ron Elby Auto Sales with locations in Macomb and Augusta. With 80 years of car sales experience, Ron Elby Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car. In Macomb, on East Jackson Street, stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or you can visit them online at www.lbsellscars.com to check out their inventory. And Adams Experts, looking for top-notch local computer sales and repair services? Look no further than Adams Experts. You can call them in Quincy at 217-214-3423 for fast, friendly, and affordable assistance. We make technology work. That's Adams Experts, your go-to when your computer goes down. Haynes' serve, low and hard. Doug, hit across by Jordan Clymer, and Haynes goes down to dig it out. Lauren Winters tips it. It's blocked by Clymer. And Haynes was on the floor in front of Henshaw, and Henshaw tried to get to the ball, could not, pushed it out of bounds. It's a side out. 20-17, and coming in to serve is Lakin Larson, who plays the setter during the next 3 rotations. And she'll serve it right into the net. It's 20-18 now. And coming back to serve is going to be number 30. (20-18). West Central has to win to force a game 3. Jordan Clymer got a away with it. A few years back, she wouldn't have got away with that, but they've let pretty much anything go on serve receive anymore. And overpass that time. Henshaw. Winters hits it in the net. Liberty Miller checking back in. Jaden Clymer goes back to serve. 21-18. Well, maybe she doesn't. Maybe she does. Maybe she don't. I don't know. Clymer serve. Miller to Henshaw, I do believe. Nope, it was Henshaw. Henshaw gets the kill. Her second. Side out, 21-19, and Seitz back to serve. She's the server with the mostest right now for the Heat, and she gets another one there. She's got 7 service points to lead the Heat, actually to lead all scorers now. 21-20. Back, Henshaw again. And Henshaw's going to get another kill. Rebecca Henshaw coming alive a little bit, and we're knotted at 21. Seitz gets the point. It's her 8th unofficially. Houston. Peterson off the block, dug by Seitz. Miller comes to get it. Back row attack coming from Haynes. Jaden Clymer was there. Larson. It's going to be deep in the corner, and a kill for the libero as she hits her hands on her face. That is Jaden Houston with the kill. And it's 22-21. Jordan Clymer to serve again. Tipped across, and a great tip kill for Lauren Winters. And we're tied at 22. Reagan Long in to serve. Her team needs this win in order to have a chance at a victory. Boy, they got away with the lift right there, I think. Haynes is going to push it across. Houston. Larson, middle to Peterson. Peterson on the attack, off the block of Haynes, and Brianna Peterson is going to get her second kill. They've both come here in set number 2, and 23-22. Deep. Reagan Long is there. Haynes on the attack. It's blocked. Jaden Clymer, is there. That was Morrison. Bowman tips it across. Out to Morrison. Morrison's going to find a hole and get the kill, and the Titans are 1 point away from sending the Heat to an 0-3 mark here in the tournament. If that's the case, they will play in the bronze pool Saturday morning at the elementary school. Liberty Miller. Bowman off the stripe. Dug up. Hill sends it up. Peterson sends it over. Seitz. Miller to Haynes. Haynes on the attack. Houston's there for the dig. Morrison sends it across. It's deep. Reagan Long is there. Liberty Miller again to Haynes again. No, it's going to go to Bowman again. She tips it across with a fist. Larson to Peterson. Peterson off Seitz. Bowman goes to get it. She got it. What a job. Into the bleachers goes Bowman. And it's going to be Houston sending it now. Larson's going to have to send it back. Miller to it. Henshaw across to Haynes. And Haynes gets the kill. What a job by Shelby Bowman. She's a pretty good softball player. Gritty. And went all the way into the bleachers to keep that one alive. And Henshaw back to serve. She has to get a point here to extend it to a set 3 opportunity. Serve and an ace. As the Titans just not in it, and Henshaw gets the point and the ace, and we're tied at 24. We're going extras, at least in this set. Serve right over the net, and another ace for Hinshaw. It's 25-24 and a timeout to the Titans. Hinshaw gets her 5th point, 2nd ace. It's 25-24. It was 23-22, actually 24-22, a side out after a huge rally, and Shelby Bowman diving into the bleachers to save a ball that most would have let go. If they can come back and win this set and the match, you can go right back to that play at 24-22 when Shelby Bowman for the Heat dove into the bleachers in front of all the Southeastern players over there and got the save. And Haynes brought it across later and got the kill. Hinshaw now for set point, 25-24. If they can win this, they'll have another 3-set match, and they'll have a race to 15 in set 3. Hinshaw's serve goes off of Hill and an ace. 3 straight aces from Rebecca Hinshaw, and it's a 26-24 victory for the Heat. And we will go to an extra game, and it's set number 3 coming up. This was very similar to their Rushville Industry game. Rushville Industry won 25-19 in set 1. West Central won 25-19 in set 2, and then lost 16-14 in set 3. You can expect this to be another close one, I would imagine, down the stretch. As we are in between sets 2 and 3, the Heat win 26-24, will clear the points, and we have a set 3 coming. It is a race to 15 here. Rally scoring still in effect, but it will be only to 15 for set number 3. I'll tell you, this game is being brought to you by Sports Corner at 124, Macomb's original local sports bar is Sports Corner at 124. With a focus on local sports, catch WIU games and all the TSSR Game Time live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. And thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why. MDH has been voted best of the best for 6 years running. Make it 7 years running. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. And here we go. Looks like it will be the Titans to serve. And just like last night, the team that served first has lost both their matches, or both their sets, I should say. See if that holds true here. Here we go. Jaden Clymer, Haynes. And they're going to call Hinshaw in the net. And the point will go to the Titans right off the bat. Jaden Clymer back to serve again. She has 3 service points now. Floater to Haynes, and Haynes misjudged it just a little bit. An ace for Jaden Clymer. 4th point, first ace. And it's 2-0 in the race to 15 here in set number 3 for the Titans. Clymer's next serve right at Haynes again. She goes down to get it. Hinshaw. Bowman down the line. Clymer is there. Larson to Jordan Clymer. She sends it across. Seitz is there. Hinshaw. And Hinshaw can't get to the net and keep it out. Keep herself out of the net too. So she'll have a net violation for the 2nd time here in this set. And it's going to be a 3rd point for Jaden Clymer. Liberty Miller. Hinshaw. Middle. Winters. And Winters hit it into the net, I think. I don't think it got blocked. I think it was a hitting error. And Clymer has another service point. It's 4-0. Bowman, a good attack. Cross court and drops it in for a side out for the Heat. 4-1's the score. The Heat need to roll off a point or 2 here. Left side. Clymer. Larson bumps it across. Seitz had to run over to get it. I thought it was going to fall for a minute. tipped across. Jordan Clymer now hits it deep and out. She was behind the ball or in front of the ball. Couldn't get behind it. And she'll have a hitting error. 4-2. Once again, set 3 only goes to 15 if you're just joining us. Houston is there. Larson, back set, Clymer. Clymer on the attack, and it's going to fall. A kill for Jordan Clymer, a side out for the Titans. For Clymer of the Jordan variety, that's just her second kill. She'll go back to serve now. 5-2, Titans with the lead. Clymer's serve. Goes middle to Seitz. Seitz pins it over, and a nice job of Miller by digging, but it was an overpass, feeding the bear. Peterson gets the kill. Clymer gets the point. She's got 6, and it's 6-2. Deep middle. Seitz comes back to get it. Haynes over to Hinshaw. Clymer was there, the Jaden variety. Bowman. Miller pushes it across. Jaden Clymer. Larson pushes it across. Miller goes back to get it. Winters sends it across. Jordan Clymer's there. Larson, middle to Peterson. And again, it comes at me, and again, it barely got the table that time. That was in a bad location. I couldn't kick that one or put my hand up for sure. It was coming right in between, hit the table. Bowman serves it into the net on the side out, and it's 7-3. Abby Morrison going back to serve. Autumn Hill checking in as well, replacing Larson. So Morrison will be the setter now. Haynes on the serve receive. Liberty Miller bump set. Hinshaw on the attack. Jaden Clymer's there. Mara Morrison on the hit. Bowman. Miller left side. Now it's going to be back row attack from Haynes. She just pushed it across. Peterson now on the attack, and she hits it into the net, a hitting error that never got quite high enough. She tried to wait and couldn't wait long enough. It's a side out. Reagan Long coming in for the Heat now, with her team trailing by 3, 7-4. Once again, this is set 3. We're only going to 15. Morrison, back set Peterson, tips it across. Liberty Miller is there. Hinshaw sets over to Seitz. Jaden Clymer. Now it's going to come to Mara Morrison. Morrison cross court and out just barely. She come cross court and a little deeper than she had earlier. It was just barely out. It's 7-5 as Reagan Long gets her first service points of the match. Right side, coming down to get it, an overpass. It's kicked across by Morrison. Jaden Long had it, or Jaden Clymer had it, excuse me, and that time it's going to be Hinshaw pushing it across for the kill. I do believe that's who we're going to give it to anyway. It was Hinshaw. Long got another point. And Peterson hits another one into the net. Hinshaw's got 4 kills, and we're tied at 7. Mara Morrison. Autumn Hill sends it across. Seitz. Liberty Miller to Seitz again. Blocked by Peterson. Peterson gets her 3rd block of the night. And a side out, giving her team the lead back, and she'll go back to serve. Peterson has 2 points, including an ace, 3 kills, and 3 blocks. Long is there. Miller goes to get it. Seitz sends it across. Abby Morrison. Jaden Clymer. Long. Haynes finds the left deep corner and ties it at 8 on the kill. That's her first kill of the set, and actually first kill since the first set. I think she had 5 in the first set, didn't have a single one in set number 2. We're tied at 8. Speaking of 8, Hinshaw wears number 8. She's serving now. Jaden Clymer. Morrison back to Clymer. The lefty has it blocked by Haynes. And the Heat have the lead for the first time. And Harley Haynes has her first block. Hinshaw has the point. That's her 7th. And she serves it out. 9-9 the score now here in set number 3. Mara Morrison going back to serve. Jordan Clymer back in for the Titans. Here's Mara Morrison's serve. It's deep. Bowman is there. Henshaw over to Liberty Miller. Liberty Miller off the block. It's dug by Clymer, excuse me. Clymer of the Jordan variety hits that one. Now it's going to be Seitz on the attack. Mara Morrison was there. Here comes Hill with the tip. Henshaw over to Seitz again. She's going to send a free ball across. Morrison, Clymer, long with the dig. Back set to Miller. It's blocked. Clymer comes back with it off the floor. Jaden Clymer sends it across. Seitz to Haynes. Blocked down. Brought down again. It's going to fall in by Jordan Clymer. And Jaden Clymer says, "Why are you stealing that from me? That was mine." But Jordan Clymer is going to get the kill and the side out. It's 10-9. Mara Morrison actually was serving that time, excuse me. She gets the point. And that one is out, so we're now tied at 10. And Seitz is going to come back to serve. Grace Seitz has 8 service points, including 3 aces. The teams are tied at 10. It's now a race to 5. If you can get there 2 ahead of the other one, of course. Haynes on the overpass, and she gets to eat a little bit. Drives one home. She gets her second kill of the set, and it's an 11-10 lead for the Heat. Seitz deep left corner. Houston's there. Tapped across by Morrison. Here's Haynes on the left-handed attack, and she's going to get it to fall eventually. She doesn't get a kill, but she gets the point for her team nonetheless. It's 12-10, and a timeout charged to the Titans. We'll take a quick break as well, and we'll be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told them about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
And welcome back to Southeastern High School in Augusta, Illinois. The Lady Suns Classic. The Heat lost set 1, won set 2. We're down here in set 3. They've battled back and now have a 2-point lead, 12-10 here in set number 3. Cames across. Miller, a bump set. Shelby Bowman's going to come to it, hit it out, and a side out after the timeout by the Titans. Bunch of subs coming in. Grodhouse is coming in, number 9, and Larson, number 2, coming in to serve. That's Lakin Larson. She's got 6 service points. 3 players have 6 service points for the Titans to lead their serving side of the ball. Here's Larson's serve. Bowman is there. Henshaw. Haynes had to go way back to get that one. We tip back corner and in by Larson. A dump to the back deep corner by Larson, who is also serving. And it is tied at 12 now. It becomes a race to 3. But you got to win by 2, so it could be a race to a whole bunch more the way this one's going. Long. Now it's going to be Bowman. Hesitates, pushes it across. Clymer's there. Out to Jordan Clymer it comes. Blocked by Haynes. And it went up and had to wait to see what side of the net it was going to come down on. And unfortunately for Haynes, it came down on her side. And it's 13-12 Titans as Jordan Clymer gets her 4th kill. Larson got another point. She's up to 8. Bowman on the attack, and Houston can't do anything with it. Shelby Bowman's going to get another kill. She's got 5, and we're tied at 13. Now, someone has to run off 2 straight if they want to win right here. Harley Haynes to serve. She's got 4 points. And a double hit called on Larson. And it's 14-13. Haynes, 5 service points, 1 ace. And inside. Houston. It's going to be tipped across, and they call a double hit on Grodhouse. And that'll do it. Haynes gets the final 2 points. And the Heat win in 3. They win 18-25, 26-24, 15-13 to improve to 1-2 in tournament play. We'll see what happens with West Hancock the rest of the way. If they go head-to-head, it should be West Central be playing here Saturday morning now after coming back to get the win over West Hancock. Looking at some stats for this one, Lakin Larson had 8 points, including an ace and 1 kill. Grace Grotehouse had 1 kill. Delaney Brunnan had 2 points. Jaden Houston had 1 kill. Brianna Peterson, 2 points, including an ace, 3 kills, and 3 blocks. Abby Morrison, 2 points and a kill. Mara Morrison, 4 points and 8 kills. Jordan Clymer, 6 points, 1 ace included in that, and 4 kills. Autumn Hill had 2 kills, and Jaden Clymer had 6 points, including an ace and 3 kills. For the victorious West Central Heat, who were led by, we'll say Harley Haynes. She had 6 service points, including an ace, 7 kills, and a block. Rebecca Henshaw had just about as good of a game, though. Outstanding game, especially from the service line. She had 7 service points and 3 aces, including 3 aces, and 4 kills. Grace Seitz had 8 points and 3 aces of her own. Reagan Long had 3 points. Lauren Winters had 4 kills. And Shelby Bowman had 5 kills and a huge run into the bleachers to keep a game alive in set 2 that ended up resulting in a win. And they ended up getting the 3-set victory. So that'll do it for this one from Southeastern High School. 18-25, 26-24, 15-13. West Central gets the win. We'll be back with Liberty and Beardstown in our next stream in just about 15 or 20 minutes. Thanks for joining us here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Live from the Lady Sons Classic.